Hi there YouTube, here's Livery here. FTX MD11 right in front of you there. Very nice aircraft. We'll be flying this on a short flight today. Coming up into Memphis from New Orleans. So popping down there, up to there. Pretty short flight. Should be about an hour after takeoff. Looking at the summary there, we'll have 49.4 thousand pounds of fuel. We're doing pounds today. Flight route MCB direct to Memphis. To NCB, which is right there. It's not giving me the name of the place. Come on. Macomb, VOR. Up to Memphis, and then in via the Herbook 2 arrival to Memphis. I'm going to go ahead and set the schedule and then print that out so that I don't need to open up FTX since it's running a bit slow today. Once that's sorted, I'll pop over here to streams and get that sorted so that I can chuck it into our little flat bag. Today's flight number FedEx 861. Let's pop the charts for us. There we go. Need the IFR plates for both airports. We'll do New Orleans first. Airport diagram. And that's about it for the moment. There's the airport. We're parked in the freight apron, which is that spot right there near the 90. Tower's over there, which you can see, and the terminal just behind the aeroplane there. So, 2-spot freight apron. Loading whatever we happen to be loading. There's the runways over there. It's pretty quiet field at the moment. Looks like we've pretty much finished our baggage and stuff. Let's jump in. Probably close the forward cargo and the upper. Opening the cabin door there for us. Start up here with the IRS. I'll initialize the IRS there. Going K. What's the code of this funny place here? MSY, Louis Armstrong. Going to KMEM. There we go. It's picked up the flight plan from the co-route. Divert to Little Rock if we need to divert anywhere. Cost index is 80. Flight number is FTX, Fedex. And what was our call sign again? Write this down this time. 861. Flight level 340 for the whole flight. Page 2. Look at the block fill. Block fuel 49. 0.91. Yes, Jet A because we're in the US. Refueling. Good stuff. We're on ground power at the moment. Let's go in the flight plan. Okay, MCB is our first one. Oh, there it is, already there. MEV, Herbert 2 to Memphis. And I'll just close the discontinuity on the Memphis to Little Rock. That's a direct vectors, all good. Takeoff settings, flap will be 22 for takeoff, like usual. Flex is going to be 52. Soap 0. And that's us in the ATIS, which is 12755.
Gulf 2 closed. Hazardous weather information for New Orleans International Airport area available on request. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo. New Orleans International Airport ATIS information echo. 22530. Wind 210 at 5. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3000. Few clouds at 7,000. 25,000 broken. Temperature 29. 2.24. Altimeter 3002. Arrivals expect GPS runway 20 approach. Departing runway 29er notices to airmen. Taxiway Golf closed between Taxiway Charlie and Taxiway Golf 2. Taxiway Golf 2 closed. Hazardous weather information for New Orleans International Airport area available on request. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo.
Okay, that's information echo. Altimeter 3002, runway 29 for departure. That's the nice one. I would probably taxi out via echo straight in. Taxiway Golf is closed, but that's the FPO side, so no worries there. I'm sure the guys coming out of there would only need to cross the runway on Charlie. Wind was 010 at 8. No, that's Memphis, sorry. 210 at 5. There it is, 5 knots. Slope 0, and the temperature is 29 Celsius. The speeds look fine. V1 of 135, rotating at 151 and 162. And SAT retracts. VCL is 245. Got a ground 1 to 1.9.
New Orleans ground bearings for 52 information echo across the aircraft bearings to Atlanta.
Closing cabin.
452 New Orleans, good evening. Would you like flight level 330?
We can take cruise 0, no problem.
Spearwing 452, roger. You're cleared in at International Airport via asphalt. Maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.5, squawk 5201.
Last bearings for 52 Clear Atlanta, sky flank 4000, expect
Let's drop them for a sec. Let's run a checklist. Throw the checklist where I want it. There we go. Don't need that one anymore. Okay, checklist. Aircraft log has been reviewed. Fuel quantity 49.9. Oxygen has been checked. IRS is aligned. Altimeters 3002. That's set. Do the standby as well. Status page. Waterback cabin door forward left. We'll arm that. And FTR is off. Cool. Takeoff warning. Warning is checked. Just going to check the status up here. Cargo is good. And give me the test. Oh well, didn't want to give me that test. Top pressure test is complete. Battery's good. Motor power's armed. Let's get some lights on. And the fire test is good. New Orleans Ground, FedEx 861, requesting clearance to Memphis.
FedEx 861, New Orleans Ground. Can you accept flight level 30 or flight level 350?
I will take 350 FedEx 861.
FedEx 861, roger. You're cleared to Memphis International Airport via Radar Vectors Macomb. Limits filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 350. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.5. Squawk 5230.
Go to Memphis via Radar Vectors, initial climb 4000, expecting flight level 350 after departure. Score code 5230, departures 125.5, FedEx 861.
FedEx 861 Heavy, read that correct. Advisor to taxi, expect runway 29er, altimeter 3002.
Yep, altimeter 3002, FedEx 861, thanks. 3002 is set. It's radar vectors after departure. Let's chuck those details in. Flight plan MSY. Runway 29. In set. What's the base speeds again? Yeah, we'll leave the disco in since we will get a direct to. Soap 0, wind is 5. Speed is set with 145 in the climb. Initial climb is 4,000. Set. Takeoff will be flat 22. Is set. Good. Okay, APU is up. And initialization. Iris aligned.
Ground screwings for 52 request taxi.
Spirit Wings 452, runway 29.
Going to modify that climb flight
Sierra.
level 350. Set.
Runway 29 over Echo Sierra, Spirit Wings for 52.
Apparently they're calling it east instead of west. Yeah, I suppose it is not really. But anyway, they want 350. The real world's going 340. West odd, east even is not correct. But we'll take it. 350. Oh no, it's Holbrook 2 arrival. Not sure which runway though. That's okay. We'll leave it like that. We're ready for the push. Okay, all doors are armed. Down.
Spirit
APU
Wings
powers in.
452, contact New Orleans Tower 119.5.
119.5 Spirit Wings for 52 bidding.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
APU air is on.
Locking gear.
Beacon is in.
Departure check completed. Line has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Okay, for that, parking brake is released. We'll be in a sec.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Cleared engine start. We'll start number 1 first. Let's run that checklist, we haven't done it. Custom forms not required, auxiliary pump is on. Takeoff data is briefed, parking brake is released. Windows and doors are closed, beacon is on, ignition is on alpha. And we're ready. Engine 1 spooling. Engine 1 set on. Parking brake set. Good start 1. Starting number 3.
Unlocking gear.
Crew 15, number 3 is on.
Bypass being removed.
Cover that ground, you cleared disconnect, have a good one. And we'll start number 2.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Number 2 set on. Good stuff, we can shut down APU in a sec. APU bleeds off. And I'll shut down the APU. Check stabilizer trim, needs to be 8.4. .4 is set, and flaps 22. Profile set. And after start checks. Anti-ice is not required, APU is off, electrical panel and hydraulics are set in automatic. Just go pull this off for a second. There we go, cleared it. Okay, hydraulics are all automatic. Brakes on, spoilers required to be armed. And we are pretty much ready. Just make the turn here. Get rid of that guy. No, we can't. Okay.
New Orleans ground evening emergency information Foxtrot requesting IFR to Memphis.
American 3515, New Orleans ground. You're cleared to Memphis International Airport via radar vectors to Mike Charlie Bravo, then as filed. Maintain 4000, expect flight level 370, 0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.5, squawk 5202.
Third to Memphis as filed via radar vectors to Mike Charlie Bravo. On departure flight 4000, expect 37010 after departure frequency 125.5 and 5202 on the spot. 3515.
American 3515, read back correct. Advisement to taxi, expect runway 29er, altimeter 3002.
Okay, runway 29er 3002, we'll call for taxi 3515.
And the squawk code there was meant to be 5230. We'll set that up to go now. Memphis Ground, FedEx 861 is ready for taxi. Information Echo.
FedEx 861 Heavy, runway 29er, taxi via Echo Sierra, information Foxtrot is now current.
Echo Sierra, runway 29, copy Foxtrot, FedEx 861. Better get that update info. 12755, let's plug that in radio 2. Five set. Plug that in.
At GPS runway 20 approach. Departing runway 29er notices to airmen. Taxiway Golf closed between Taxiway Charlie, Taxiway Golf 2. Taxiway Golf 2 closed. Hazardous weather information for New Orleans International Airport area available on request. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. New Orleans International Airport is information Foxtrot. 22530. Wind 210 at 5. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3000. Few clouds at 7,000. 25,000 broken. Temperature 29er. 2.24. Altimeter 3002. Arrivals expect GPS runway 20 approach. Departing runway 29er notices to airmen. Taxiway Golf closed between Taxiway Charlie, Taxiway Golf 2. Taxiway Golf 2 closed. Hazardous weather information for New Orleans International Airport area available on request.
No major differences. Approaches 125.5, towers 1195. 125.5. Cool. Just run the checklist before we go. For takeoff checklist, flaps are set, spoilers are armed, flight controls. Not yet been checked, we'll do it now. Config, there it is. Happy with that. Okay, flight controls checked. Trim is set 8.10 and 0. Briefing is complete with runway 29 vectors. Seatbelt signs are auto. Just waiting on the lights. Yeah, but line V-speeds are set. EAD is checked. Radar is now on. FCP is set. Profile. And the lights are on.
FedEx 861 Heavy, contact New Orleans Tower 119.5.
Orbital Tower 119.5, FedEx 861 Heavy. On 9.5, also 1255 in the standby. Set. New Orleans Tower, FedEx 861 Heavy, approaching runway 29, fully ready.
FedEx 861 Heavy, New Orleans Tower, on departure, fly runway heading wind 210 at 5, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading after departure, runway 29, cleared for takeoff, FedEx 861 Heavy. Let's get all those lights on, strobes, and landing lights. Clear for takeoff. Just get it on the runway heading and then we'll do the next bit. Okay, we're clear for takeoff, auto flight set. I'm going to stabilize thrust. 50%. Takeoff thrust set. Speed alive. 80 knots. Gear up.
FedEx 861 Heavy, contact departure. Good night.
Go departure, FedEx 861 Heavy. Good day. Departures, FedEx 861 Heavy is climbing out of 1,500 for full.
FedEx 861 Heavy, New Orleans departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb and maintain 15,000, FedEx 861.
FedEx 861 Heavy, clear direct to Macomb.
Direct to Seacon, FedEx 861 Heavy. Okay, so that's tracked. Flaps, I mean. And so let's retract. Go direct to. Direct to is set. Nav mode and FMS speed. Right now, maybe with that, let's go to autopilot. Auto flight 1 set.
FedEx 861 Heavy, contact Houston Center now, 6.905 doing.
Give that over to Houston on 126.95, FedEx 861. On to 6.95, let's get back in the seat properly. Houston Center, FedEx 861 Heavy, climbing flight level 150 out of flight level 115. So again, 15,000 through 11,000.
FedEx 861 Heavy, Houston Center, climb with flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, FedEx 861.
Zero winds 452, contact Atlanta Center 132.97 so far.
132.907, Spirit winds 2
My originally planned altitude, level 140. I was doing Australian flying, flight level 150. Bit of thunderstorms around there. I saw a flash of lightning. Alrighty. So auto brake is off. Flaps set back to 20, so again 15. After takeoff checks. Landing gear up, lights off. Let's do it in the standard view. Flaps up and retracted, spoiler is disarmed, auto brakes off, flap takeoff selector is 15. EAD is checked and clear. And fuel control set to automatic. Takeoff checks complete. We have an afternoon's thunderstorm up here.
Delta 625, leaving my airspace to the south. Want to raise center, result line frequency change, approve regulatory coordinated.
Barrett set. Standard.
Northwest, Bridge to Unicorn
Outside.
12.0. Have a nice evening. Bye bye, Delta 625.
Set my scarf off, I don't need that anymore, it's getting warmer in here. Gonna miss the MD11 when we go over to PPRAD version 4. Assuming I don't keep FSX parallel, which I might. Just squeeze those last few years out of the MD11 and MD80's life. 2020.
Houston Center, good afternoon. United 1087, checking in 370. We're planning for the MSCAF 4 into Houston.
United 1087, Houston Center, squawk 4730.
Two for United 1087.
United 1087, squawk 4730 on ident. United 1087, radar contact, 40 miles north of the junction for UR, level 370. Welcome aboard, proceed on course.
Stayed on course, United 1087.
United 1087, can you hear me better now?
I got you 5x5 for 1087.
Thank you.
Nice to get out of these thunderstorm clouds and the turbulence. At least over the top of them. Not that it matters to the boxes, I'm assuming. All the freight in the back there, jostling around. It's not like there's any people there to complain. Got a bit of a head cold real world. Glad I'm not flying a real plane, otherwise my ears would be all blocked up.
FedEx 861 Heavy, contact Memphis Center on 132.55, 132.550.
Memphis 132.55, FedEx 861 Heavy, g'day. Memphis Center, FedEx 861, climbing flight level 340 and a flight level 360. 260.
Delta 189, Roger, I speak up for you. Climb maintain flight level 350. Southwest 5419, approaching flight level 240 and length lower. Southwest 6119, standby.
Look at that. Thunderstorm just ends there.
The other aircraft, checking the Memphis Center.
FedEx 861, climbing flight level 340.
FedEx 861, Memphis Center, roger. And I believe you're climbing up to 340, confirm?
Yep, continuing up to 340, FedEx 861.
Roger. Southwest 6419, contact Memphis Center on 133.65.
Seeing the ATIS on 12775.
Southwest 5668, and you're going to be descended down to 240 soon.
That's broadcasting silence on us.
4 miles.
Roger.
That's what we have there. Information Delta. Yeah, 3001 on the altimeter. Landing runways 36 left and right. Visual approaches. Apparently barely any cloud. Meta says cloud view at 3,700. Temperature's 31 Celsius.
Southwest 5668, I'm showing you it's up on my left. Be on a frequency 127.75.
Yeah, I've tuned it up, but I still don't hear anything.
Roger that, I'll get hold of the tower controller.
And at that we'll probably get 3.6 left, so I'm hoping. Although 3.6 runs not too much of an issue.
5668, if it helps. Information Delta's current wind 0108, 10 visibility, view clouds at 3,700, and altimeter 300, they are landing in the north configuration.
Perfect.
5668 sitting in altimeter.
1,000 to go.
Southwest 56.
Inbound via MEV. Let's stick it in.
68, it will be 3001 when you get down to your altitude.
Memphis. Star.
Southwest 56.
It's going to be 3.6 left. Hurricane 2, 3.6 left. Via MEV. And we'll insert.
Southwest, sorry, Fedex 12 heavy, contact Memphis Center on 123.65, over your landing.
Memphis Center on 13365, Fedex 12 heavy, thank you.
And there's Wilson. Yep, we'll take that.
And November 850, Hotel Papa, is that you? That the 8 is not actually broadcasting?
I know I was saying I concur with Southwest, but I tuned up the 8th Street to Memphis and I'm not getting anything either.
Alrighty, so let's check through these waypoints.
Right down, try and get hold of them now.
From MEV we get a C-plan.
Again, we copy the weather
Perfect.
gauge Southwest.
Which we need to be below flight level 230 and 280 knots.
Roger.
What's happened to the rest of that?
Memphis Center, Southwest 1015, leveling off at flight level 230.
RoCAD, that's not even on that.
Southwest 1015, Memphis Center, good evening, kindly team, standby.
Let's chuck them in. Let's get rid of that one. Leave the manual in there, but we need to go Holbrook to
Southwest
Tammy.
1015, fly maintain flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Southwest 1015.
Yep. Tammy is 280 knots and 1400. 140, I mean. Jamia.
Southwest 5668 traffic at your 12 o'clock same direction, about
10,000.
approximately 12 miles. All seems to be descending via the arrival.
Twickle.
5613.
Consider 0 Delta Pop sitting now out of 280 for 240.
Roger.
2 o'clock, 9,000. Sin B. Sin B is 8,000 at 210 knots. 8,000. And it's like plus. So plus 8,000. Yep.
Southwest 5668, contact Memphis Center 133.65. Have a great night.
WBN.
Southwest 5668, 33.65. Thanks.
Yeah, that's actually fine as it is. And then skis.
Brickyard 450, contact Houston Center on a 126.95.
No, that's the wrong runway. It was actually correct for the first time. That's hilarious.
Memphis Center, good afternoon. Delta 2158 is ready for IFR clearance to Atlanta.
Yeah, it's just break it all and then refile it back in again.
Memphis Center, good evening. American 3515, flight level 290, climbing 370.
Last aircraft checking in second, please.
American 3515, passing out flight level 300, climbing 370.
Delta 2158, your frequency.
Say again for Delta 2158.
2158, I did receive your request. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Alright, we'll be standing by for Delta 2158.
Delta 189, contact Atlanta Center on 132.97. Have a great flight.
Now that we can read this chart properly, Holbrook, expecting row cab at 10,000.
Memphis Center, American 3515.
Vector's probably down to Wilson, or whatever it is, Whiston. Straight down onto a 9,000 foot long runway, vacating on Mike 7. And probably via November straight up to the ramp.
Memphis Center, American 3515, checking in for level 330, climbing 370.
We'll do auto brake minimum. And we'll land flat 50. So we're in that chart again. Need to zoom out a bit. KMEV C-plan Holbrook. Direct to row cab at 10,000 feet. 230 knots, vectors. Tracking 052, which is straight ahead.
American SA515, so good evening.
Minimum is 521 on the Barrow.
Memphis Center, good afternoon. American 509 with you, fly level 340.
American 509, Memphis Center, good evening. Delta 1788, contact Houston Center 122.
This is climbing 1,000 feet, then a left-hand turn to 5,000. Heading 330. Then into the hold.
1600
At, was it Kaling? Yep. Kaling intersection and inbound 301 degrees. Let's check that's there. Yep, Kaling is up. Beautiful. Checklist.
West Jet 580, just over Pocket City, flight level 360.
West Jet 580, Mr. Tennessee, score 5634.
5634.
And Delta 58, contact the element center 133.65. You should be able to see your turns. Last aircraft checking again, please.
This is Center Delta 1947 heavy at flight level 360.
Delta 1942, Center Russia, good evening. Southwest.
Over to 152.65, Delta 2158 for clearance. Next one. Center Vietnam 850, Delta Pop level 240, requesting low enable.
Memphis, FedEx 861, just requesting for a clear to descend with the arrival. No one's talking to us, let's do it anyway. 10,000 feet set. Memphis, FedEx 861, descending with the arrival. Up 2.
FedEx 861, send it via the Hobart to arrival. Memphis landing North Memphis, altimeter 3002.
Right, the Hobart to arrival and altimeter 3002, FedEx 861.
Memphis, 850 Hotel Papa, requesting a descent via the Boulder 8.
3002 set.
November 850 Hotel Papa, send via the Wide 8 arrival. Memphis landing North Memphis, altimeter 3002.
Okay, altimeter set, anti-ice is on, seatbelt signs are on, lights are off for the moment. Status page. Status page clear. Seatbelt harnesses are fastened. Hydraulics and fuel are set auto.
American 5, send the van's one arrival, Memphis landing north, Memphis altimeter 3002.
Descend via the van's one arrival, American 509. Memphis Center, Delta 2158.
Aircraft 1 second, please.
Memphis Center, Delta 2158. Memphis Center, Southwest 616, level, split level 240. 230.
Southwest 616, Roger, number.
Memphis Center, FedEx 542. Memphis Center, Southwest 616, level, flight level 230.
Memphis Center, Southwest 5668, 10,000.
Memphis Center, Southwest 616. Memphis Center, FedEx 542, heavy. Memphis Center, FedEx 542, heavy, level of flight level 230.
And Memphis Center, Delta 920, crossing 14.5 for 230 direct entry.
1191 is the approach.
Potential aircraft on my frequency, if you can go to 133.65, he'll get with you in a second.
Sure. 13365. Memphis Center, FedEx 861, descending to 10,000 via the Holbrook arrival.
Memphis Southwest 5668, 0,000.
Delta 8554, which is flight level 360, crossing the eastern airspace.
Last aircraft calling Memphis center, please repeat.
Memphis center, please.
You have high level, please
What the heck?
Delta 85, 54, with you, level 360, Houston airspace.
Alright, Delta entering my airspace. What's your call sign?
Delta 85, 54, leave airspace to south. And off Houston.
Delta 85, 54, roger. Contact Houston center, so long.
Marrow, Houston,
Southwest 1015, contact Houston center, 126.95, so long. Alright everyone, give me just a second, I'm going to start barking some stuff out here. American 509, are you with me?
Center, good afternoon. Delta 2158, looking for IFR clearance to Atlanta.
Delta 2158, you're going to stand by on that, it's going to be a bit. American 124, if you're still with me, contact. Monitor Unicom with 2.8.
Okay, center, 5668, 10,000.
Alright, Southwest 5668. Stand by just a second. Wow, okay. Southwest 5668, can you proceed directly south up at Foxtrot Alpha, Sierra Oscar Papa?
Southwest 5668, direct face up.
Southwest 5668, roger, my apologies, I just got dumped with all of this. But level, maintain 10,000 for me.
5668.
Delta 920, back with you 230.
Delta 920, roger, I maintain flight level 230. American 3515, are you with me?
Center, Pilatus 245, Charlie Bravo. 13,000, climbing 14,000.
Pilatus 245, Charlie Bravo, roger, climbing maintain 14,000.
14,000, 245, Charlie Bravo.
FedEx 542, you're welcome aboard. Canadian Express 210 Heavy, I maintain flight level 360, welcome aboard.
I maintain flight level 360, KMSY 210.
FedEx 861 Heavy, are you with me? FedEx 861 Heavy, are you with me?
Thanks, 861 heavy, heavy.
Roger, contact approach on 119.1 solo.
Head of 119.1, FedEx 861. Memphis approach, FedEx 861 heavy, descending 10,000 out of 12.
FedEx 861 heavy, Memphis approach, Memphis altimeter 3002.
I expect vectors ILS runway 36 left approach.
36 left approach, altimeter 3002, FedEx 861. And slats extend.
Slats extend.
Lights can go on. Approach checklist. Briefing is complete, altimeters are set, minimums are set, and the radio is tuned. That's on the go.
FedEx 861 heavy, depart ROCAB heading 090. ROCAB descend to maintain 8,000.
Departing ROCAB heading 090 down to 8,000, FedEx 861. Idle clap descent. Gotta drop that speed brake as well. Speed 220. 230 it must be. Heading 090. Copy altitude, and we'll extend the flap 15. Keep the speed there, 220. One 21.9 is ground, that's standby on 1. Tower standby on 2. Active is approach on 2. Nice quiet afternoon here in Memphis. Bit crazy up in the centre, but down here in the approach it seems okay. Quick squeeze. Down here we have Memphis. Yeah, it seems you picked the correct flight.
FedEx 861 Heavy, descend and maintain 8, correction 6,000.
Delta 6000, FedEx 861 Heavy. 6,000 feet set.
FedEx 861 Heavy, descend and maintain 4,000, see direct freeze.
Delta 4000, direct freeze, FedEx 861 Heavy. Direct intersection, freeze, set. Got our less carrier signal.
FedEx 861 Heavy, traffic is to your 2 o'clock is a Phenom at 3,000, it's currently westbound, turning northwestbound, joining localizer runway 36 right.
Got the traffic and 3000, trying to localize the runway 36. Yeah, I see him there.
FedEx 861 Heavy, maintain 4,000 till established, cleared out, runway 36 on approach.
That's at 4000 till established, cleared RLS runway 36 left approach, FedEx 861. And go back to FMS speed. Keep us staggered from the other guy. Select flap 28.
Flaps 28.
And we'll clear the approach land set.
Let's look 5.
Copy the slope. Spoiler armed.
Localizers live.
Towers 1197.
This is approach. Good evening, American 3515, 10,000.
American 3515, Memphis approach, California, Memphis, altimeter 3002, depart KME, heading 090 after KME to maintain 8,000, ILS 36 left.
That's established.
Okay, we're departing Tammy, heading 090, descending 8,000, expecting 36 left for 3515.
FedEx 861 Heavy, contact tower 197.
Hotel 119.7, FedEx 861 Heavy. Memphis Tower, FedEx 861 Heavy, final runway 36 left.
FedEx 861 Heavy, Memphis Tower, 1350S7, only 36 left for the land.
Right, 36 left, clear to land, FedEx 861 Heavy. Clear to land, let's chuck the gear down. Gear down, 4 grain, flap 35. Landing checklist. Landing checklist, lights are all on, spoiler is armed, auto brake is minimum. Landing gear down, 4 green, flaps 35, we'll be landing 50, holding up flaps.
Memphis Tower, Southwest 5668, inbound McGee, IL6 right.
Southwest 5668, Memphis Tower, 1350S7, runway 36 right, clear land number 2.
5668, clear to land, traffic in sight.
Not a bad looking airplane, that thing. Right, I'll take landing from here. My aeroplane. 1,000, we are stable. Flaps 50, please.
Flaps 50.
Flap 50 set. Still stable.
November 850 Hotel Papa, Memphis Tower, exit left when able.
Left when able. 0 Hotel Papa. Alpha 0 Hotel Papa.
Landing.
Experience wind shear, strong wind shear, 1 mile final, 36 right.
And 0 Hotel Papa, copy the PIREP, then I'll pass it along.
Spoilers deployed.
And Roger, we'll be vacating Tier 3.
Reverse thrust to L.
56, copy.
And 0 Hotel Papa, cross runway 26 center on Lima, call ground on the other side.
Cross 36 center, call ground, Lima, 0 Hotel Papa, thanks.
FedEx 861 Heavy, welcome to Memphis, exit right when able, contact ground 9er.
For the ground point nada, once vacated, FedEx 861.
60 knots.
Memphis Tower, American 509 approaching runway 36 right. 36 left.
And American 509, I show you, or is it American 509 or 3515?
American 509.
American 509, runway 36.
Landing lights off. Taxi lights
Memphis
in.
Tower, I might have to go visual because my navigation system seems to be broken.
Mic 1. Memphis ground, FedEx 861 Heavy, vacated 36 left.
FedEx 861 Heavy, that's to the FedEx ground via Mike November.
Up to the ramp fire, Mike and November, FedEx 861.
Memphis ground, PM 850 Hotel Pop, clear 36 center at Lima going to signature.
Number 850 Hotel Pop, taxi to the 6 FTO via Charles.
Signature via Charlie, 850 Hotel Pop.
Over the road.
FedEx 861, your third cross on 9.
Got the cross runway 9, FedEx 861.
Ground, Southwest 5668, holding on Papa.
Southwest 5668.
8, go taxi to the terminal via Sierra Lima.
5668, Sierra Lima.
Fedex, 6, sorry, Southwest 6, across,
5668, you're very faint, syntax.
Crossing the runway. Once across the runway, we'll turn off center engine and then go to APU as well.
Southwest 5668, radio check.
Park in front of that other MD11.
Southwest 5668, that's good.
Okay, shutting down number 2. Cut pack 2. And start the APU. Yep, 762 it is.
Ground 5668, how do I cross over? Memphis, ground, American 579, just cross runway 18 center, request to direction to the ramp.
American 509 Air, standby. Southwest 5668, what can you repeat your request, please?
Okay, I'm assuming I'm taking Charlie 3 all the way over to Alpha side to November.
Southwest 5668, affirmative. American 09, taxi to the terminal via Lima.
Sorry, you're breaking up. American 509.
American 509, taxi to the terminal via Lima.
Parking brake is set.
Via Lima, American 509, thank you so much.
Go ahead and detune the radio there. AP power is on. AP bleeder is in. And we'll shut it down. Transponder is off. KPU is on, lights are off. Turn off the taxi light too. Beacon is off, flaps are all up. Auto brake is off, spoiler is retracted. Radar is off. IRS can go off. Emergency power is off. Anti-ice off. Windshield anti-ice is off. Ignition override is off. Signs off. Beacon is off. Start levers are off. Status. And that looks good to me. Get some doors open. Good air. And there we go. From well, up to where do we go from? Louis Armstrong Airport down at New Orleans up to Memphis in the Fedex MD11 by PMDG. Memphis scenery by FSDT and a freeway down in New Orleans. This has been Musical Aviator. Hope you've enjoyed the flight. Catch you guys next time.